Hello, hello, and welcome back once again to part number 7, I believe that's correct. Part number 7 of Horrifeye by RenderXR. Last time we did not actually manage to accomplish too much. Hello, Rayo. I'm distracted from my intro by the chat. Last time we didn't actually manage to do too much. We found no objectives, no bonus objectives. However, we did find a nice little area with a whole bunch of tripwires and TNT in it, and we managed to get through that without dying, so rather pleased with that. We lit up a whole bunch of this place. Most of the surface area of this massive island is now taken care of. Unless you count up there as being surface area, in which case we're nowhere near done still. In between, I picked up a few melons that had grown, dumped some stuff into chests, repaired the pick, which was almost completely broken. And that's about it, actually. I didn't do too much. And I'm trying to find the entrance back into the cave. There it is. I do not know quite where the puzzle is. I still think it's probably up there somewhere. Hidden in one of the snowflakes on top of that cloud. But I've not been up there to check. We saw that like 2 or 3 streams ago at this point. Still not actually gone up there to check it out yet. But we are also running out of other places it could be. So still gonna say it's probably up there. I don't know quite how puzzly it's actually gonna end up being, or whether the difficult part is just finding it again. Okay, we know where this goes. This goes back down into the cave with the mushrooms. We've been down there, we came out of here, and quickly went back again. With a spider killing sword. We might want to have that on the bar as secondary, because this does appear to be a building full of cobwebs and probably spiders, so spider killing sword, probably useful. We can go around the back. There's another map. Okay. We'll look at that in a moment. I am busy putting torches down first. I consider that to be more important than urgently checking the map. XP! Hello, slime. Goodbye, slime. You can stay over there. There's another little cave. This just leads back out to here again. We were literally just here. Okay, fine. Can break a spawner. I think I want to... What is on top of that? Nothing. Just a bit of ground that kind of sticks out weirdly. Fine. The slime shall kill itself. We've been down there before. There was a chest down there. We've already gotten that one. I want to get over onto this bridge. Because I like the look of the bridge. I want to get a good look at that area over there, and I think the bridge may be a nice, safe-ish place to stand and look at this map. So, well, I say that, but there are spawners on the bridge, so maybe not that safe. Okay, anything guarding this chest around here? No, it does not appear to be. Do not see any spawners around here. Quite a lot of these ones sticking out on ledges have gas spawners guarding them. Well, this time it's just a whole bunch more blocks that we don't really need, still. I keep finding chests full of blocks. What am I going to do with them all? Nowhere is safe in this map. That is probably true, yes. Hopefully we can find somewhere to stand that's relatively safe enough. What difficulty is this area? I can't tell if that's a 3 or a 4. I think that's a 4. Comes from monochrome mountain to a polychrome mountain. Fair enough. Does look very, very colourful. Orange, blue. Prismarine always did work quite well as grass. That's a nice kind of... It's like the Aether mod coloured grass. It always looks quite cool. We need more of that. What does this map say on it? Okay, that looks like it's definitely this area. I think that's back over the other side of the area. Back out that way. The expansive land which stretches back towards the jungle area. I think that's what that is, because it is going to be... Yeah, northwest is that direction. So it is right back over the other side of the area. Prismarine is a nice colour. So is quartz, but quartz tends to be... Background cat has gotten bored and leapt off of the bed. Quartz tends to be used for pretty much every monument ever, so... And then not much else besides that. Spiders. Definitely spiders, yep. I would agree with the sign saying that there are spiders. It certainly does appear to be true. Okay. Locked door here, there's no tripwire on the other side. Torch. There's a way for things to drop on me, but only if they're 1 block wide. Poison spiders or something. Hidden spawner. Shouldn't be too bad to deal with them with the spider killing Bane of Arthropods 3. Get out of here. Anything in the furnace? No. Okay. There's a hole in those webs where things are appearing from. That is a cave spider. Let's back out of here again real quick. Don't mind the regular spiders, but I would rather stay out of close range of the little ones. Otherwise that will happen. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. 12 webs. What are we going to do with 12 webs? Not a whole lot around here. But maybe if things were not all spiders, we could get some mobs stuck in webs. I know I'm ignoring the hole, but I think the hole might be one of the hardest spawners to get to, so I'm trying to take out all these other ones first. And just generally drop a whole bunch of torches all over this floor. There we go, that'll do. Dodge around there. Lights, lights, and more lights. Lights and cameras, and hopefully less action. Thought it was a potato that dropped for a second there. No, probably just a piece of bread. It was something that colour. Anyway, get out of here. Do not need the map on the bar. Get the potion back on. Restock on the torches. Miss a few times. Take the steak, or the pork chop, or whatever it is. Same difference, really. Okay, missed you, hit you, get you out of there. There's another piece of bread. Okay. How deep is this hole? Quite deep. Let's do that. That'll stop regular spiders from emerging from the hole. Poisonous ones, not so much. Ah! Phooey. Okay, this building has a couple of bookshelves in it. They're quite important. Let's break the bed just so we don't sleep in it by mistake. Okay, 3 more books. Not a good shot on that one over there. Missed you. Now I can hit you. That. Anything under the carpet? Does not look like it. Spiders out the window. One hiding here underneath a shelf. Get out from there. Another bookshelf. This room with a webbed up entrance. Let's get a spawner in it. Yep. You, break you. You get down from there. I think we've let a whole bunch of stuff spawn all the way at the top. Is there any reason to go down here, or is it just a bunch of spawners? I do not see a chest. What I see is quad spawner. Hopefully that's lit up enough, / blocked up enough. Well, it won't be too annoying. Okay, we are still good on arrows. This bow doesn't do too much damage per shot, but we have a whole bunch of arrows, so it's fine. You dropped a book, I want that. Efficiency 3, I definitely did want that. This bow does fire slightly quicker than a regular one as well. So we have that. Double chest over on the far side of the room. I have 3 anvils at this point, though one of them at least is very broken. I think the other 2 are in good shape though. So yes, we definitely can use the book. Don't have any of the anvils on me though, they're all back at base. Rather too valuable to just be carrying around. We could do, we have shulker boxes, we could put a whole bunch in a shulker box and cart it all the way around with us, but seems like a rather good way to just lose things. generally do not like using shulker boxes for that reason. Having limited inventory space kind of incentivizes you to make regular trips back to base, which, while a little bit annoying, is a sensible idea. Because you actually want to be made to drop things off. I don't know why I'm distracted with going all the way up here. I started talking about things and just running in a direction. Away from spiders. I can go up there in a minute. I've got some more spiders to kill first. Okay. Definitely do need to just go light. That should help a little bit. Kill you. Kill you. Nothing in this tiny little gap. And a 1 and a 2. And I think that might be the last of them. Anybody outside up on the roof? Yes. Definitely. Reload. Fire. Block and get hit by the second attack anyway. Yep. They be spawning somewhere up here. Right here. And right here. These leaning towers look really cool. You know what this thing reminds me of? With those 2 leaning towers on either side. Bowser's Kingdom from Mario Odyssey. That has a similar aesthetic to it going on. Less trees, though. Okay. I still hear some spiders, but I do not see them. What's in the box? It's a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, we got some food. This is a whole bunch of good stuff, actually. That can go in there. Got a full set of iron thing. It had, like... I don't know if it had leaning towers, but it had, like, big... Yeah. Like big flaggish things, which kind of lent out like... I don't know why I'm doing a shape with my hands, you can't see it. They kind of lent out to one side and added a bit of angle, I guess. What am I talking about? That can go in... We really don't need the chainmail. We really don't need that anyway. That can stay there. We've got 9 stacks of leather, we have 1 stack of chains, we've got about a chest and a half, double the chest and a half, like, so 3 chests worth of random assorted armour. We don't need a more plain chain or leather armour. If it was enchanted, we could grindstone it and get some XP, but it's not, so... Full inventory, running back. However, I am very tempted to stop off at this X on the way back. Because I know approximately where this is. Not sure if I'll have room to carry whatever's there, if it's more than 1 or 2 things, but we can have a look. So I reckon that the X is gonna be right around here. Because there's those 3 trees. That one. So approximately here-ish. Though digging is going to be a little bit of a pain. Get out of here. And you. Okay, where is the X? Here it is. Cool. It's a pretty good pick. We can combine it with the current one and make it even better. Fantastic. We don't need the map. We found where the map goes. We do not need to still be carrying the map. And we probably don't need the cobwebs. They are kind of useful, but rather situational and weird to use as well. So let's just dump them. Okay, fancy pick. Not actually too much better than the one we have. They're both efficiency 2. Guess this one has a little bit of unbreaking and fortune on it as well. How about the picks with fortune on though? It's a good diamond getting pick. But I'm not sure when we'll be finding any of that. Might be a little while until that happens. Should probably just throw it in a box for now. Maybe more useful later, or if we somehow inventory wipe and lose this pick, then it's a pretty damn good backup as well. Yeah, so Bowser's Kingdom from Odyssey had that whole oriental thing going on as well. Very colourful lights in the sky. That area is called Polymatic Mountain, so that is a very colourful area as well. I'm not sure it had any leaning towers exactly, but I don't know, it just reminded me of it for some reason. I'm not sure why I did then, and not when we saw it yesterday. Don't know, arrows, enchanted book, experience books. Shield, how's the current one doing? Holding up just fine. The one pair of leather leggings. These are a little bit low. Let's take some spares. More flint to add to the ever-growing collection of flint. We've still about 4 stacks lying around in random chests of just flint that we never took from places. And then iron sword. That's nice. Another flat enchanted iron sword I can repair this one with later. And then pick, shovel. Probably don't need the web slayer now we're done with the spiders. And a little bit of this food. There we go, that'll do. Let's grab a few of these ladders as well. We have a free slot in the inventory we can put something in, and we have a bunch of ladders spare not doing anything. Take some of the ladders. We might need them for getting up to that cloud layer. I suspect if Render does expect us to ladder, he'll provide us with them. Get out of here. Running all the way back again. Need to find where the teleporter is in Hive area. Because there is one, probably. The colours match up with the colours in the TP room. And it would be nice to just be able to teleport over to this side of the map. Not have to walk through all of this stuff again, because there's not too much more of a threat here. It's just a bit of a trek. Okay, we've got a couple of towers to deal with, and then we have thing on the hill with... Why did I point in that direction? There's a block there. Thing up there on the hill with sea lanterns on it. But first, tower. Well, you're not a real block. You are a fake, a fraud. A poor facsimile. In other words, a trap. And this tower's going to be covered in ghast spawners, apparently. Whoop. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Let's not and say that we didn't. No. Well. If there were any additional spawners down here, they are now broken. That's fine. Nobody saw anything. Just cover it all up. There we go. Perfect. Also, what the... What the... That is rather cool. Okay. Hello in the chat, Silver Nocti, or Noct, or I don't know whether or not the E is silent. I need to assume it is. What I assume just happened here is that these are snow layers riding armor stands, and that when that Judge Creeper blew up, it knocked all the armor stands with no gravity up all around, and they made a nice little arc around like that. That's quite cool. Maths resulted in those ending up in those positions. Some nice curves. Fantastic. Okay. There's a very treacherous looking staircase. What is inside? A chest. And a little balcony. What's in the box? It is... That's a decent bow. Power 2, punch 1, looting 1. Looting 1? Does that work on projectiles? I'm not sure about that. I thought looting only worked on melee weapons. Maybe they changed it while I wasn't looking, but I'm not sure that that will actually do anything. When I say go up to a mob and whack it with the bow, which doesn't seem like the best plan. let me in. Okay. This building has holes in it. Nope. Nope. Fill in all of those. Did not check the ceiling properly. What's that book? Bane of Arthropods 4. Not bad, not bad. If we ever do need to kill a whole bunch of spiders, another very spidery themed area, that will be a very nice thing to have. But if we don't, it's rather useless. Okay. End rod. Two stacked spiders on top of each other. As long as looting is on an item and it's equipped, it should work. Hot swapping to looting shields after shooting a bow, but before anything is hit. Oh yes, I believe there was something similar with lore and Luck of the Sea and fishing rods as well, isn't there? Not sure if that got patched out, but there definitely was at one point. You could cast off with an enchanted fishing rod, then swap to an unenchanted one and still get the effects from the enchantments. That was definitely a thing. Not that you really needed it, because a decently enchanted fishing rod would probably fish up another decently enchanted fishing rod by the time you were done with it, and so on and so on and so on. So you really never actually needed to use that. Anyway, what's in here? Sharpness 7, knockback 2, looting 2. So sharpness 7 on a regular item with no regular plus attack is 1 and then plus 4 damage. So that's the same as a wooden sword, but without the cooldown time. And it's got knockback 2 and looting 2 on it. So all in all, a pretty good item, actually. I think I might prefer that as a secondary to the knockback 1 axe, actually. That can live in that slot. It's still a really interesting thing that's happened. Cool. Well, I can't break them, so they're just going to be stuck floating up there for eternity. Kind of expected some fish to appear, but no. Yeah! See, that worked out well. Projectile protection too. Nice. We have a full inventory, but a bunch of it is just random junk, so no need to head back quite yet. What a spawner just hanging out above that cave entrance. How long has that been there? Why did I not spot that one before? Get out of here. And this track clearly goes someplace. Where is the second tower? Whoops. Off in that direction. Okay, let's try and do tower before we do thing covered in sea lanterns. Very clear place where you're supposed to go. Okay, second tower. Doors unlocked and opened. More holes. Oh, the spawner directly above it. Let's not stand underneath that one too long then. Block that up. There's no other reason to go back into that room. Gotcha. Hey. Charge creeper. Hey there. Buddy. Get out of here. Holes in that ceiling too. Hey there. Not too much exciting has happened. Some things, well, we have this. And some snow got thrown into the air and made a weird pattern. Look, there it is. I say Minecraft is just blocks. What's this then? That's a nice curve. See, Minecraft has curves in it. Okay, not being knocked off of tower by ghasts is the plan. Gotcha. Bunch of stuff up in one corner. Got him. Do not randomly put down ladder. Light up there. Break you. Okay. 3 at once. Ugh, stop that. Get out of here. Break it. Break it. Shoot it. Kill it. That one's gonna float around all the way over there. That's fine. Okay, second box. It's a whole bunch of gold. Okay. What of this stuff is actually good? What do we want to carry? I'm gonna need to go back to base again. What do we take? Golden picks. Clearly we do one. Armor, I guess. Even if we do just end up grindstoning it. In fact, we probably want all of this stuff. Even if we just end up grindstoning it. Like the Unbreaking 3 golden swords. It's still really rather useless, but we can drop them into the grindstone and get a little bit of experience for it. So, unless of course, we do not have room. Which we don't. Doesn't matter too much. It's only going to be like a tiny amount of experience for each thing. That is a nice looking bit of suspension. Support columns. I'm distracted by the prettiness of the support columns. It's quite a nice curve as well. Okay, running all the way back to base again. Not sure that this is the most efficient way back down either, but never mind. We've started, so we'll finish. And we do have ladders. We'll speed things up a tiny bit. drop some ladders on things. Get up ledges a little bit easier. Kind of running low on the food again. I guess broke a whole bunch of melons earlier, and they're already all gone. Still do not trust that ground. No, I think that's what the host of Mastermind said, but okay. There, please. Who presented Mastermind? I've forgotten his name. I'm thinking Jon Snow, but no, he's a news presenter. John Humphreys? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, things to put in boxes. Hold on. Who presents... Not Top Gear auto-suggestion, I know who presents that. Yeah, John Humphreys. I am correct. Good. Fantastic. Especially subject the identities of Mastermind presenters. John Humphreys. That's pretty much all of them. Books! Mastermind being the quiz show, in case anybody is from a country where that is not a thing. People sit in a chair and have a specialist subject and have to answer questions about it. Or other random stuff. Iron pick. There's our old secondary, that can go away now. Armour. More armour. At some point I'm just going to have to break down a bunch of this junk for experience. But we'll do that when we have more bookshelves and something to enchant. We've done both of the towers. We've dropped off the loot from the towers into the chests. Apparently all of my blocks went somewhere. Not sure where. Ho-hum, we have a whole bunch more of them. Ones that are not gravity blocks, please. That'll do. Food! Ever running low on the food. And... maybe we should repair a couple of these bits of armour while we're back here. Helmet is not doing great. Probably want some spare of those. I had some spare of those I was carrying around. Let's do that, that, and... whack a couple of these shields together. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we can walk back again. For the 229 zillionth time. Well, here we go again. Back across the desolate grey. How did I build that ladder? All the way around there. Not much of a shortcut, really. Speaking of quiz shows, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was on again. Last couple of series have been like a week long, and like for just 1 week every day. This one they seem to be doing weekends. I'm not sure how many weekends they'll be doing in this run, but they are doing weekends. Which, I mean, is better for me, because I can't watch them live if they're on weekdays, because I am doing this. A couple of years ago, he suggested to me that Jeremy Clarkson would be hosting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I was laughed you out of town. But he's actually quite good. Someone almost won £1 million the other day. They got stuck on which of these famous people was born in the same year as Elizabeth II. I actually knew the answer. I don't know how I knew the answer, and I wouldn't have been confident enough to actually go for it either, but I did correctly guess the correct answer. Do you know Marilyn Monroe was born in the same year as the Queen? If you watched the TV programme, you probably did. Otherwise, you probably didn't. Anyway, we're back now, so I can stop talking about random stuff and actually talk about the map again. Okay, lots of towers, sea lanterns on the top of them, lots of spawners. I think the plan of action is just going to be to wander around this top and light things up. There is a chest. That is what the objective is in. Because it has the same glass all the way around it. So I guess we could really just dive in, take the box and dive out, but I want to see if there's anything else around here. And we've still got to find a way on top of all of those clouds, or at least the cloud that I think there's something on top of. And if we don't fall into any bottomless pits full of cobwebs, that would be very helpful. Oh wait, too late. Where did this come from? How did I get down here? What has occurred? Okay, hopefully, yep. A couple of them are going to kill each other. We do have a very nice sword, so do not take that many hits. Break that. Hey there. Okay. It's the same fake snow trap that we actually dodged the previous time. This time I did not get a close enough look at the area and fell into it. It's what you get for running around very, very quickly and not looking where you're going properly. You fall into things. Luckily we landed in a cobweb and not the ground. Okay, can we get out of here without breaking too many silverfish blocks? Yeah, that was quite a nice trap. I probably would have liked it not quite so much had we not fallen splat into a cobweb. And he did give full warning. That is not the first example of that trap in the area. We only saw one about half an hour ago, so I should really have been primed for another example of it. That is good game design 101. introduce something to make the player familiar with it, and then introduce it again a little bit later in a slightly harder context. Hold on, that is a rather lengthy chat message there, and I do not currently have time to read it. I'm running around avoiding arrows flying at my face. First, after Dwarven Kingdom, where we take the mostly complete areas and update them for 1.14.4 and ask them for feedback as an alpha test. Interested? Yes, I am always happy to test things. I don't know when I'll have time to record or stream it. If you wanted me to do that, it might have to be a weekend, but I don't know which weekend I'll have time. But yes, at some point. Everything is always at some point. Restock torches. Evade projectiles. You kill the slime. Excellent. Okay. Restock that. Knock you off the ledge. Knock you off the ledge. Knockback 2. Should be using the knockback 2. There we go. That'll work. Okay, yeah. There's that bit of snow, that bit of snow. Another one here. Another one right here. And all the way around the corner. And another one right there. Jump it. Off with you. Okay. I think we've pretty much dealt with everything. Still gotta figure out exactly which cloud the bonus disc. Disc? That is correct, it is a disc. Which cloud the bonus disc is on and how to actually get up there. And preferably not fall back into the hole again. I don't think the cheaty snow is breakable. Because you saw the other one where it was all like floating up in the air. That was a charged creeper exploded and knocked it all up into the air in that configuration. So I think it's like a snow entity riding an armor stand. Upshot of it is, I cannot actually break it. It is just kind of here. It's an entity on an invulnerable armor stand, and not actually a block, so I cannot interact with it, and cannot break it. But they are there. Okay. Let me get to a decent vantage point. Whoops. I have ladders. When I'm done, I just use the ladders. Okay. I continue to maintain that bonus thing is probably on top of one of these clouds. That one, or one of these. I think there was a building like directly above me that we saw earlier. Because there is an achievement. Look up amongst the sea of fluffy white. I'm not sure there are any bigger seas of fluffy white in the map. Hopefully we have enough blocks to actually climb all the way up there. Yeah. I think we want to go for that tree onto that cloud. Hup. It seems like a little bit of a plan. Okay. I do have plenty of pick. There are some... Do not throw the potion. There's some ghasts being annoying as well. It does make me think that we are probably going the intended way up. So that's good. Spawner over there. Hup. This is not a very good tree to climb. Get out of here. Okay, up here, and then trying to be conservative with the ladders and blocks. Up here, and around, and around. Break you. Do not get knocked off by that thing. Okay, we have a shovel. Interesting find. I shall take the shulker box. Okay, we did not bring quite enough ladders. So we're just gonna have to make a little spiral staircase up here instead. And hope that there's nothing on the top that knocks me off. Because it is a long way down. Yes, I did not need the sound effect to tell me that it's a long way down. I am very, very aware. Okay. We have Olympus, apparently. It's not exactly on top of a mountain, it's on top of a cloud, but it looks very Olympus-y. Is that a word? It is now. Fortunately, it does not appear to be too much stuff actually hanging out on top of the clouds. There's a slime. Not a whole lot other than that. Okay, temple. Where is the intended entrance? Is there one? Do we have to just break our way in?
here.
If there is a door, I would rather like to take the door. There is a door. Yep. Puzzle time. Okay. Let me just throw a few things. Those are very, very broken. Throw a few things out of the inventory. We don't need these, we don't need that or that. Free up a little bit of room, because I think we might be about to get some blocks, mayhaps. Okay. Locked room, barrier. Open room. Lots of colours of wool. You are riding an armour stand, I believe. No, you're on top of a sign. Sorry, Mr. Sign, I wanted to actually see what was beneath the block. Not upset you by breaking the block. Okay. Alright. So... clear out a little bit of room. We're gonna need these. This is an indicator. There are two things on the ceiling. There is one thing on the floor. The one thing on the floor happens to be at a point equidistant to the two on the ceiling. So what happens if we try and replicate the same thing in here? Blue block there, blue block there would lead to a blue block here. And one here. And one here. And one here. Then we got a bit of a problem with the yellows, because none of them line up with each other. Nor do the orange, nor do the green. The red does, and the red ends up here. The green does kind of line up. We could place a block here. I don't know if we're supposed to line up the ones on the floor as well, in which case there would be a blue here, and another lime green stacked on top of this blue. So I don't think that's quite correct. Yellow, yellow. Maybe I am thinking about this slightly wrong, and instead of equidistant to every 2 blocks, we should do a block which is equidistant to all of them. In which case, red is still going to be there because there are only 2 red. Blue is going to be in the middle of this little grid right here. Green, now, there's diagonals and angles and Pythagoras going on, but assuming we ignore that, green is going to be approximately here. Yellow is going to be a very similar shape, and is going to end up right around here's the middle of those 3 yellows. And then finally orange. Orange is going to end up in the same place as yellow. So that's not quite right. Let's try getting rid of yellow. Because there are only 2 orange, so the middle has got to be there. Where else could be approximately the middle of... I guess here could be. But I've also been given 5 blocks of each, and this only uses up 1 of each. So... Could try and draw lines between them, but we don't have enough blocks to do that. Making them shapes exactly. I do not see any universe in which that is not red. This doesn't really give us a whole ton of information. Just that there is a purple directly in between 2 purples. How does it apply when you have more than 2 things of one colour? I'm not sure. The only stumbling block is the fact that this is both orange and yellow. Otherwise, this plan works. And none of these points are really equidistant to yellow. Yellow is more like, here's the middle of yellow, and not there. But that isn't going to do anything. Fairly certainly do all have to be directly placed on top of the black wall. You could break them and indent them into the floor. I don't think that's right, because the one in the example is not indented into the floor. Let's see. If I wanted to draw a line between those 2 points, this would be yellow. Draw a line between those 2 points, this would be orange. I'm going back to plan A again, because I can't remember why it didn't work the first time. Blue. Blue. There's probably something that's going to end up on top of something again. That is in between all the blues. That is... yeah, that's between those 2 yellows, and then there's another yellow right there in between those 2 yellows, and then there's another yellow right there in between those 2. Orange can stay where it is. Green is gonna be one here between those 2, and then I guess one right there, and one right there. This looks like it could work. Apart from, I think I've finished and nothing has happened. That is all of the colours, right? Red. Yellow. Yellow here. Yellow here. Lime, lime, lime. I did line everything up correctly. This is a blue. This is a lime. This is a yellow. This one is red. Blue, blue. Yeah, if we're marking the equal point between each line made by blocks, I believe this is what the solution would be. And I've not derped up and misplaced anything. And nothing has happened, so... this must not be quite right. Yeah, I can double check it as much as I want. This is the solution. We are left with weirdly many reds, but there are only 2 on the board to begin with. I am confused as to why that actually worked. It felt right, but I'm not sure why that makes sense. Oh, no, 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 yeah, it does. Sorry, excuse me, I'm bad. It is, the blues also make a line there and a line there. And we also need to find the centres of those 2 lines as well as just the square. And the centre of both of those diagonals is right here. We did have this the right solution. We were just missing that one block. We solved it. I solved it. No help. Fantastic. We're still okay for all of the puzzles. Managed to solve them all. That one took a little bit longer than all of the rest so far, but we got there in the end. Music disc Blue Forest. I think that area over there was more of a blue forest than this area, but fine. That'll do nicely. Great, great, great. Primary and secondary objectives obtained. Now we just have to get back down out of here. There are a lot of spawners on the edge of that area. Let's find the best way down. It's going to be back down around in this direction. Back down here. Back around here. And then gonna need to get the pick out, because this staircase is not descendable in its current state. I was aware of that when I built it. I did foresee that that would be an issue. It is fine. There are a couple of ghast spawners hanging around here still, but they can stay there. We shouldn't need to go back to this location ever again, so not ever going to be triggering them ever again anyway, so they're fine, and they can stay there forever. Food. Eat the bread. Eat more of the bread. And again. So keep being shot. Stop it. Okay, where was that cave back down here? I don't care. It's there. There it is. We took a different path. All roads lead to Rome. Or the monument. Or wherever. Eventually, if you keep taking random roads and don't end up going down a dead end, you will reach your destination. It'll probably take you a long, long time. But you will. All roads lead to death. That is also true, but somewhat more morbid. Let's not think about that one too much. Suddenly got rather depressing there for a second, didn't it? Never mind. Let's put some nice music on. Hopefully that'll cheer us up again. Okay, Blue Mountain, Blue Mountain, Blue Mountain. Which one of these is Blue Mountain? Fleet, Duel, Crystals, Blue Forest. That is correct. Blue Forest, not Blue Mountain. Let's double check. Got the percentages on. Yes, that is. Let's turn it up just a little bit. 3. That'll do. The area just kind of looks like a big white blob from overhead, with a large, plain white rectangle in the middle of it. The area doesn't look quite so pretty from top down as the last few have. Okay, let's clear out some stuff from the inventory, get some re-gearing done, and then head out to the next area. We don't have to be at all stingy with the torches anymore. We have billions of them. few random mob drops. Can go in here. That'll do. Spare potion. There we go. That was a nice piece of music. A little bit slower than all the rest of the discs we found so far. Not that there's anything at all wrong with that. You need some variation, otherwise they would all sound the same. Well, I'm not sure, actually, what the best way over to the next area is. We're going for Hellhive, which... oh, Ender Citadel is next up after that. The walkways over Void area. I can't wait. Oh well. Before that we have the area which Render should have delayed until 1.15 because of the new bee mobs would really already suit it, but never mind, we have it now, so we have to deal with it. Hellhive. Which is that area over there and is easier reached back from jungle area and not this one. We may need to gather up a few blocks. Because I do not have nearly enough to bridge that gap. Oh well. We have a diamond shovel. There's a whole bunch of clay. I'm sure we can make this work. Maybe. Maybe this'll work. What's in the chest? I don't think there's anything in the chest before. We already grabbed it. I can't remember what it was originally. But I'm like 90% sure there's nothing in it at all. No, it is now completely empty. There's also this treasure down here which had a pick in it, but is now also empty apart from the map, which leads to the chest itself, and a cobweb. Well, a few cobwebs actually, but... Look, I was just talking about that chest, I do not want to see it again. I have no need to go back down there. Okay. Some of you, some of you. There's a stack. That's probably enough, actually. No skeletons over here gonna knock me off of anything. No, cool, good. No Vex over on this platform. Cool stuff. Okay. May as well grab the mushrooms since we're here. Up a couple of extra torches on the bridge. Do not want things to be spawning on it. Hopefully we won't ever have to take that bridge again though. It's more just kind of because we went the wrong way. There's no kind of about it. It's because we went the wrong way. However, there does appear to be something here. What is this? Considering how many areas ago there was, I doubt there's anything particularly beautiful in the chest, but hey, secret area we didn't find before. Room could use a tiny bit more erosion. I can see a few obvious brush strokes, but never mind. Couple of anvils, a few basic books, yep, nothing too spectacular. Spare anvils are nice though. You never know how long an anvil is going to last, so I will not say no to a couple more of those. Okay, and we're back on the beaten path again. Why am I going back up here? It's been a long... well, it feels like a long time since we were over here. It's only a couple of weeks, actually. If that, but... yeah, it's like a week. And what's this? Hello? Why am I still finding secrets in this area? Let's not go that way. Hello, back. I'm BSM. It's like one of the oldest dumb jokes in the book. Set me up for that one. Torch! 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 Creepers! Back away from creepers. Sir dad joke. Pretty much. Gotcha. And gotcha. Break it. Torch it. And yeah. More coal. And a stone pick that we really don't need. This is a disadvantage of still finding secrets in, like, second area of map. The secrets are no longer worth it. Oh well. You can make more torches. Not like we didn't have a whole bunch of coal already back at the base, but more coal never hurts. There's a thing. Whatever you... What are you? Kill that. Whack you with the shovel. Don't know why we're whacking them with the shovel. I kind of just want fortune to trigger on them and give me things. Give me enchanted books. I shall take more of those. Okay, another tiny little cave which goes nowhere in particular. Okay, what's in the box? Yet more generic stuff. I am only a dad to my cat. Does that count? You are a very tall tree for being supported on thin, spindly legs. Well, I guess they are like a meter wide each. Okay, forget I said anything. Okay, what have we got in this one? More torches. Leather armor that we really don't need anymore. A little bit more food, that's fine. I'll take that, and I shall take the shield. Everything else can stay back in that box. Don't need any more of the generic leather armor, still. Still got a whole ton of that. Little step over here. Kind of hoped I wouldn't see you guys again. Vexes. Okay. Area transition. Geometric shape land. Hell hive. A little bit of conjoining area. It's weird how the islands continue on for so far in that direction. Is there anything over there? Or is it just decoration? What did I just... No. Don't hit that button. I did not wish to swap offhand and main hand. I do not see anything valuable. I see no chests. Maybe we can get a better higher up angle later on in this area, but for now I'm going to assume that there is nothing over there of any value whatsoever. How's about this little island? Doesn't look like it. Just more decoration slash area transition stuff. Here we go. Still hard. Still not onto... Actually. No, this is a harder. That is not the same font colour. They're so similar. All of these three are kind of similar-ish colours. They all blend into one. I think this is a harder. Hey, and there's the teleporter that we were looking for. Excellent. I knew it had to be around here somewhere. Okay. We don't need to be carrying quite this much stuff. Let's dump the coal and the anvils and the books into the ender chest. I'll keep a tiny bit of the coal and sticks around, actually. And I can tell you that this area looks very original, even from all the way out here. Time to see how it plays. Should have waited until 1.15 when there are actually bees. Okay. That's not too terrible. Only a tiny bit of blindness. Only for a couple of seconds. Still annoying, but dealable with. And they drop coal. Okay, left or right, left or right, left or right. You know what? I've been meaning to do this at some point. I like have 26 dice just laying around here. Odds I go left, evens I go right. It is a 4. We're going right. I should use that more often. Randomness. Randomness is exciting. Right we are then. Creepers. Okay, area seems kind of maze-ish. We could do the left, left, left thing, or we could just roll the dice a whole lot and see what happens. Torch, 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 torch. Little pattern on the floor is a good indicator of where I should place torches for maximum efficiency. And Spooder. Break you. Now I think this path might just dead end, so I'm going to check here first. It goes back out in that direction. There is actually a chest. Do you have a couple more blocks? Command block shenanigans to make normal blocks act like hives. I'm not looking forward to flying silverfish. Maybe, maybe not, but that is a horrific idea about making blocks act like hives and releasing bees or something when broken. And if that isn't a thing, well, congratulations, it's almost certainly going to become a thing now. Okay. How do we go over here safely? Because I do not want to fall down into holes. I don't see anything around this chest. That just kind of makes me more nervous. Sorry, I couldn't tell if gravel is not gravel. It's another one of those thing chests that we just found with basic stuff in it. Not worth getting all excited about. I mean, it's okay. It has a shield in it, and we do need more of those. But I don't think I've actually seen the... Did they have the attack animation? Is that a thing that they added? Has there been more than one snapshot? I don't know, I'm not even kidding. Oh, that is a nice... That is a nice use of yellow concrete powder. Hello, room. Oh boy. Okay. This is a large and variable height and interesting looking room. 2 chests in the centre. And it branches out in lots of directions. There's a ghast somewhere. I do not see it yet, but I certainly do hear it. And we already have a conga line of 1 billion things following me. Yes, yes, hello. Creepers. Spawners. No. Hey, there's more of the Vex as well. Hello, I missed you. No, I really didn't. There's a blatant lie. Yeah, I would agree that sticking to the outside wall and tracking all the way around is a good first idea, yes. Kill you. Kill you. Fire and forget. Okay, this is just creepers. One of these is also going to collapse and fall. Okay, and it just loops around. Hoped it would. Or there's going to be stuff hidden under one of the concrete powder ones. Or both. Ping! And another one spawned. Get out of here. Thwack. Another one up there. Hiding out in the corner. Get out of there. Okay, we may be using up a few torches here for this room. Oh boy. No. Use the full damage. Knock out you. According to Render, this area took about 6 weeks to build. It's probably just a whole load of copy, paste, copy, paste for every single hexagon. Which, yeah, is going to take a little bit longer to build than plain old brush strokes. So, I can imagine it probably got a little bit tedious pasting in the hundreds of hexagons involved in this room. Give me that book. You dropped a book and I want to see what it is. It is Projectile Protection 3. That's a pretty good book. And we got like 4 random singular blocks. Yeah, it's just gonna be one hexagon. Well, more than one for some of these sides and cornery slopey bits, of course, but The flat bits, it's just going to be one hexagon copy-pasted over and over and over and over and over, but it's pasted a whole load of times. Okay. We got some lava there in the middle. There is a blaze. There are many things happening simultaneously. Kill you. Might want to bring a few more arrows for this one, actually. We do have plenty spare. We're still building them up. Look, we still have a stack that we've, like, obtained from a chest or something. And because the bow is piercing, we keep picking up most of the ones that we fire as well from the ground. So we're not using up as many as we would be anyway. Get out of here, creeper. Okay. Yeah, this is about as close as you can get to bees in this version. Is these things flying around being annoying. Okay, there's the ghast spawner. There's going to be one on the other side because it's symmetrical, so I want to break that one too. Where are you, floaty thing? There you are. Oh, there's a witch. I believe that is the first witch we have encountered in the map. Hey, witch. I would rather like you to stay over there and not see me. Hey, another book. And it is Power 2. I want that one on my bow. And I want it yesterday. Random explosion. Another random explosion from a super creeper. Are they actually like slightly powered down charged creepers? Because that explosion didn't actually seem to be that huge. I think they might just be like Blast 3 in between 2, which is regular creeper, and 4, which is regular charged creeper. They might be a 3. Mayhaps. Okay. How's the armor doing? Just fine. Let's continue doing the outside first. A charged creeper! Might not actually be as bad as a regular charged creeper. And another book. Yeah, this bow slices and dices them if you keep hitting multiple things with every shot. Maybe? I think I might be thinking Ghast Fireball, actually. Is Ghast Fireball 2? I believe I am confused. Okay. What was that book? We did pick it up, yeah? Must have been like the efficiency 1 one then, because it wasn't anything else. Yes, fireball is 1. I don't know, I'm extremely confused then. Never mind. I need some more blocks. Back out of range. Ditch those too. Pick up some of these. There we go. Block up there and break it. They're not too bad actually. The trails definitely help. And the fact that they do not have swords definitely helps too. Now I'm fairly sure there is like another disc. That one. Which it says we got but we didn't actually get because we put a disc in the wrong place. That is going to be in a pool of lava in this area somewhere, and it might be that pool of lava. But ho hum, we shall see. I want to break a few more of these spawners, clear out this area before I investigate that though. Break you. What have we got up here? Archers. I did not want to be exploded. Kind of expected just to block that one. But no. Yeah, once we get some power on this bow along with the piercing, it is going to decimate through mobs. Anything down this path, or is it going to be quite long? It's going to be quite long. Get out of here. Okay. Do need to get rid of the blaze spawner as well, wherever that one is. I kind of prefer it when my intestines are very, very close to the rest of me, but I'm sure it'll be fine. What did that one drop? Anything? Nothing. Didn't see anything particularly brilliant in the inventory. It dropped something, but it was probably just zombie flesh. Because I picked it up, and I do not see it. Therefore, it must have stacked with something. Down you go. And you. And there's a bit of random stuff. Okay, we do not need all... actually. Ditch that, ditch those. Pick up all of that. Another spare shield. Consolidate torches. That's fine. The regular gold pick can stay in there. It's good, but it's not that good, and we've got a couple of gold picks already. Okay, now, whereabouts exactly are you lot coming from? It's going to be somewhere over here, but where? Up? No. Down? No, it's another set of very similar stuff again. Are you appearing from upwards or downwards? I think downwards, though it's kind of difficult to tell. Okay. Interesting thing about this lava is it does not appear to be a whole bunch of source blocks. It's just flowing from above. So I think we can block it up. You stay down there for a second. Yeah, if we grab... Well, there's a spawner. I thought we broke all the ones up here. Well, that was rude. Why you gotta be that rude? Well, that just broke my helmet completely in one go. Thanks for that random anvil. Thanks for that, Looney Tunes. Thanks. Yeah, that'll stop that, and then if we do the same on this side... and get rid of you. It's being annoying over there. There we go. That ought to get rid of some of the lava down here. If we give it a few seconds to stop flowing around. Get out of here. Yeah. Lava is going away. We should be able to have a look and see what is actually down there, if anything. Not be whacked about by a slime. I don't know which way the witch went, but it isn't here anymore. Well, there's so many mobs. Where do they all appear from? They're just randomly spawning. Stop it. Cease and desist. There are apparently, and surprisingly for a place themed around bees, not that many honeypots around. Because everything is still spawning in the dark spaces in this room. Okay. anything interesting down here at all? Negatory. Absolutely nothing. Well, the secret objective advancement hint cannot have been referring to this particular pool of lava. Maybe up there, somewhere. However, and yes, no, it is not quarter past, but it has still been a slightly longer stream than usual, and I think this is a decent point to head back and then end things off. So I think I'm going to do just that. Drop some things in chests, sort stuff, and that is going to be pretty much it for today. Yikes. That ain't good. Well, I don't know. What am I even supposed to say to that one? Not a whole lot. Anyway, that is pretty much all the time that I have for today. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. And I shall see you soon. I've run out of room to put these. We have too many of them. I can go there, I guess. Mob drops, mob drops. Don't mind me just sorting the last few things before I hit the stop button. You go in there, you go in there. You go in there. You should really be raw materials, I guess, for arrows, along with that. Yeah. That'll do. Thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you soon. He said again for the second time in like a row. But no, for serious this time. Stop it. Me. Stop the stream.